Hello my loves, and welcome back to my channel. In this week's video, I decided I was going to take you along for a weekend in my life, taking care of myself, my family, my home. Right now, one of my biggest goals is just to be at peace with myself. I have been working really hard this year, getting back in tune with my body, with my health, and just my cyclical nature as a woman and as a mother. One of the things that has been really helping me lately with tuning back into my monthly cycle has been scaling it back with my workouts, and I've been loving 20-minute Pilates. I have been just finding workouts on YouTube, and I can leave the links for them in the description box below if you're interested. But it's just one of those things that I feel like I have put off for so long, with accepting that I'm not the woman that I used to be. I'm not the person that used to work out religiously and push myself to show up every single day. I feel like I wore that as a badge of honor for so long that I made that a part of who I was, not really understanding or even digging into the fact of what that actually was doing to me, mind, body, and soul. I feel like I became someone that was unable to rest and unable to really accept who they were at any given moment. I was always pushing for the next thing, on to the next thing. And although I'm not quite where I want to be with my health or even with my physical goals, I feel so grounded in acceptance of the here and now, of honoring who I am right now and not trying to be anyone other than that. So this is what I've been doing. I no longer go by a calendar. I go by my intuition. I go by what my body is telling me. And this has been so vital, especially as I am in the thick of a brand new season of motherhood and venturing into homeschooling. I find that I'm pushing myself in a completely different way. And so it's really called me to support myself, to stop pushing and to start supporting myself so that I can really feel like the patient, calm, loving mother that I really crave to be and give her what she's needing. One of my weekly rituals is making sourdough discard bagels. I love sourdough, and it's been a real labor of love these last few years, learning how to create a good starter, how to feed it, how to take care of it, trying new recipes. It's really been a lot of fun, but it's also been really enlightening. Like with everything else, the ways that I try to push myself or show up with my sourdough and comparing my results to other people. You know, it's natural for us to look to the experts, to look to others to see where it is that we are going wrong or where we can grow and learn. But if you're in a season where you are maybe not able or willing to put in all of the time and energy into creating long fermented sourdough recipes, that it's okay if you're doing your best every single day to feed your family, feed them healthy, reliable sources of food, then you are doing an amazing job. One of my favorite things that we do every single November is my mother and I have always had a tradition of going to the Christmas market. I didn't get a lot of footage, but I wanted to show you some of my favorite booths that we saw. I didn't end up buying anything, but man, were they beautiful. This year, I am taking it slow when it comes to holiday decorating. And this is me honoring that space that I have been craving. Slowly but surely, I have been taking on the little projects around my home that I have been putting off. the little bits of labor that I love to give my home seasonally. One of those things is our upstairs banister. Our house is south facing, so all of this wood with all of this open windows gets so much sun exposure that it really can take a hit over time. So one of the things that I love to do is to give this a good coat of mineral oil or restore a finish, anything that you really have that will help hydrate the wood. I feel like this makes such a difference. It helps in the longevity and protecting the beauty of those rustic wooden features around your home. So that is what I'm doing, and I was able to get this done because my husband had the boys out of the house for a couple hours. I was so pleased to be able to get this done. So now that we are all ready for, in a few weeks, this railing will be covered in garland and lights, and now it is primed and ready to go. comes to homemaking, our first thoughts tend to be all the beautiful things, the cozy elements of making a home. But I feel like one of the things that I feel so important to share is the reality of what making a home really entails. It's the not so comfy and cozy parts, just as much as it is the beautiful, like raking leaves and going out into the drizzly weather, putting things away, preparing for winter. It's all beautiful in its own right. Is it picture worthy? Is it noteworthy? Maybe not. But I feel like the more that we embrace all aspects of our roles as mothers and homemakers, the more beauty that we are able to find, the more acceptance we're able to find within ourselves, within our homes, and within who we are. Because we aren't trying to keep up with an ideal, but we are just being who we are. We're just being. So my loves, I hope that you enjoyed spending a couple realistic days with me, and I hope that this season is serving you. I hope that you are feeling restored and rejuvenated and ready for the holiday season ahead. And if you're not, know that that's okay too. It's okay to go at your own pace, and I am right there with you. So until next time, my loves,